bumming with Bob. Let's have a few brews. We'll have some fun with the bum wine crew. So kick your feet up and grab you a beer. 'Cause damn, man, I'm glad that you're here.
All right. This is Bumwine Bob. Welcome to an all-new edition of Both Bobcat on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel and on all your favorite podcast apps. Happy New Year to everybody out there, and all of you enjoying your hammy New Year with some hams to celebrate there. Cheers! But hey, hope you all had a great holiday season and enjoyed our plethora of holiday podcasts over the last few weeks. But now that the holiday season is in the rearview mirror, it is time to get drinking. There's no dry January going on here on this podcast, that's for sure, because, you know, after we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark a few weeks back, it's now time to get ready for that Edward 40 Hands Challenge, and we will give you more info on that here today on the podcast. So tell your friends, if they haven't already, to smash that subscribe button on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel for the best of the worst in cheap booze, the bottom shelf, bumwine, beers, 40s, malt liquor, all the good stuff you grew up on, we cover here each and every week on the podcast. And this week, we have somebody here getting prepped. He's getting ready for that Edward 40 Hands Challenge. Mr. High Gravity, Mr. Malt Liquor himself, Roadhouse is here. Look at him right there. He's got that 40 of that Steel Reserve in hand. Look at him go. Look at him go. There it is, man. Ooh, that high gravity goodness right there.
Yeah,
Roadhouse, man, how you doing?
Listen, I've been so pumped ever since we hit that 1,000 mark. You guys don't understand how significant that is. When we hit the 100, we were like super pumped, and then all of a sudden we did the Manischewitz challenge, and it rolled through, and boom, we're at the Edward 40 Hands 1,000 subscriber, and it's amazing. You guys are great.
I know.
I know. I'm so blessed, and this pod and being a part of it. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. It's just amazing what we've put together with what our what am I trying to say? What we do, this bottom shelf,
the degenerate drinking podcast, and the community of people that support us and tune in each and every week to the podcast.
It's amazing.
If it's in video form, audio form, if they support, they like the post on the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever it might be. Wherever you came across this and found us, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
That. And we will cheers to that. We'll have a drink to that. Thank you guys there. Cheers. I'm
on the swell.
I know. Roadhouse over there getting prepped and getting ready, putting down that 40 right as we start this podcast. I know you were out there searching in your travels this past
Listen, I've been doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah, and you picked up the 40s and all the good stuff.
I found some amazing finds, and we'll show them in the next pod. But I've been deep in the South the last couple of days, all the way down to Memphis, and I found some treasures. It's nothing by surprise of what we're drinking. But I found some treasures, and we'll bring them up later in another podcast.
Some more American Rebel Light.
No. Listen, I've still got it sitting right here. I never left it out of the studio.
Yeah,
But here's the 12-pack.
okay, good. Look at that. Now you got your reserves in case you need to dive. That's like the emergency beer. Like
Room
Domino's,
temperature might make it taste better.
maybe. Hey, like Domino's has their emergency pizza. If you order a pizza, you get a free one to use another time in case you
Yeah.
need to break it open. You have your emergency beer over there just in
Yes.
case you get through that 40 and whatever else we might be drinking here today. And you say, man, I really want something else, but I don't want to get up and go to the fridge. You look over. Oh, here's a 10 warm American Rebel light light beers here. Maybe I'll crack open one of these and see how this one tastes. And like you said, maybe warm could be. Hey,
What? Well, let's see.
people love. They love it. Oh, here he is. He's gonna do it. This is for science
I'm going
here.
to do it. This is
I'm
for
saving this
science.
for you guys here. Exactly. This is just a test to see.
All right.
All right. No.
You ever thought about, you're sitting out on the back deck in the summer, you got your citronella candle burning, and you look down in that
Yeah, it's
can,
all the liquid.
and it has liquid and a couple bugs in it and whatnot. That's what that beer tastes like if you use to drink that citronella wax.
Oh,
It's
there you
bad.
have it. There you have it. So now we know, cold or warm, it does not get the Roadhouse seal of approval there. And luckily, I don't believe that they make that in 40-ounce bottles, so we won't have to worry about that being on anybody's list for the Edward 40 Hands challenge.
So, in my region, the Steel Reserve 40-ounce glass bottle is not a thing. I found this around Memphis, Tennessee. Cracked it open tonight. I didn't expect to be doing a pod.
Well, we had some things scheduled, and we had to reschedule some things around. And then I kind of said, "Hey, yeah," I said, "Okay, we're gonna do this in a half hour." And then Roadhouse is like, "Oh shit, I'm down, but I've been drinking." And we know what happens sometimes when Roadhouse has been drinking prior to a podcast. We still have that one episode buried under lock and key of
Wow.
the infamous episode that has not seen the light of day. So we will see if we'll get to that level tonight.
Maybe if we hit 5,000, we'll release it.
All right, there you go. There's the unreleased Roadhouse episode at 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's not a reason right there to subscribe and to tell your friends.
If you're curious and you want to know, I'm embarrassed because I've listened to it. But if you want to know what it was Orange Jubilee, I think 2 Orange Jubilees, couple of 40s. It was a bad day. A good day, but a bad day as far as podcast goes.
Right. There might have been a broken door in the process. You never know. You never know what might happen here. That's why we keep you guys guessing each and every week out here.
Maybe that's something you should do with your Patreon.
Yeah. You got to put that one behind the paywall. I don't know if you want to see the light of day.
Oh my goodness, that was a good night and a bad night.
Yeah. Hey, we always say the best of the worst, and that right there is the best of the worst when it comes to drinking escapades. And you have your good days and your bad days.
Oh yeah, and I'm your guinea pig for the whole situation.
Exactly.
The perfect bad example.
Exactly. Kids, do not try this at home. This is trained professionals over here on the podcast. But we did say it is an open challenge to anybody who wants to join in for the Edward 40 Hands challenge. Grab your 2 favorite 40s. Doesn't matter. I know I was posting some picture this past week. I posted the picture I had of the King Cobra and the St. Ides, and people were like, oh, were you going to do that? Going to do a Colt 45? Still haven't fully decided yet on what two I'm going
Right.
to go with, but but anybody out there who wants to join in, doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a malt liquor. You want to do beers and a beer and a malt liquor. You want to do 2 beers. If it's a 40-ounce bottle, that's
It's a
all that
40
you
ounce
need.
bottle. The invitation, dethrone me.
Exactly. You got to go up against Roadhouse here. You know, we timed. He was timed for the Manischewitz. How long it took him to down a bottle of Manischewitz wine, and I think that was like 17
17
minutes. Something
minutes, but
like that. We'll go back to the stats and find out exactly. So, how long will it take Roadhouse to drink 2 40-ounce bottles of malt liquor? Now we see. We'll have to get some bets going out there. See what we can
and
see.
I'm totally fine with anybody beating me. But in the meantime, I call it up front. I'll be the first to finish. But we need some guests
That's
to
it.
make
I
it
know we
more
have
challenging.
a few people that said they're down. They want to join
Oh,
in. We're just finalizing the dates and times that will work for everybody to make this happen. We will do it live here on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel. So if you don't want to partake in the festivities on camera yourself, you can always drink at home along and watch along with us. Hang out in the chat room. We'll do our best to
it's
interact
going to be a live broadcast.
and respond. It'll be live and in living color when we do the
Oh,
Edward 40
can't
Hands Challenge.
wait.
So tell your friends, keep spreading the word about that, and keep getting those subscribers up, because we're at 1,000 and counting. It keeps going up every day. The word keeps spreading out there. People we know love themselves some Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, you know, we showed him some love last week,
We did.
cracking open some Broken Skull American Lager here on
Did
the
he get a hold of
podcast.
you?
Not yet. I'm sure he's a busy guy.
Ah,
He's a busy guy out there on his
he's
farm
so
out there.
busy
I
petting
mean,
Poncho.
I know he's got his cats, he's got his chickens, he's got all this stuff out there on the farm out there on the Broken Skull Ranch. So I don't blame him. It's been the holiday season. I'm sure once things quiet down a little bit in the new year, he'll be reaching out and he'll be sitting right with us on the podcast. But before we get Stone Cold on here to shoot the shit with us, we are going kind of back to our roots a little bit this week.
Okay.
It's been a while since we drank one of these on the podcast. As you can see here, we broke out the Four Loko, sponsored by Four Loko hats here for the occasion. And yes, we got hats, stickers right there. See, put them side by side, put them up to your face. Do what you want to do with these here. And while it is not the new Four Loko camo, have not come across that one yet. I was out there searching. I know Roadhouse was looking in his travels this
It's
past
not
week
me.
as well. And it might just be so hidden and so camouflaged, you just don't see it out there on the shelves. That could be a possibility as well. But I did finally come across one that isn't necessarily new, but it's a rebranding of a flavor, at least from what we think. We don't know the exact details of it. And this was the Four Loko, the Sour Galactic Punch, which looks very similar to
Yep.
the Four Loko Warheads Sour Cosmic Punch. So you look at these. You got side by side. You got Warheads. You got Sour Galactic
Oh,
Punch.
you got both.
See, so we got both of these guys right here. And I guess it was probably over the summer that I started seeing pictures pop up of this Sour Galactic Punch Four Loko.
Okay.
And very quietly, as Four Loko seems to like to do, they just don't say anything. They're just like, oh, hey, here's a Sour Galactic Punch. But from what I gather is that probably whatever relationship they had with Warheads and the trademarks probably ran out. Whatever kind of deal they made to use that brand, because on the back of the Warheads can, it does say Warheads is a registered trademark of Impact Confections Incorporated. So they're giving, showing that this is not their brand. They're using the Warheads logo
Or
for their can. So I assume they probably, whatever deal they made ran out
parted ways.
past years. So they rebranded it, which I don't know why they just didn't keep it as Sour Cosmic Punch. Like the Warheads, it was Warheads Sour Cosmic Punch, but now it's Sour Galactic Punch.
Yeah.
So is this like
Like
taking
the
it
B-Boys.
to the next level? So we don't know. We will see what the difference is between the two, and crack this open and give it a shot. So you ready
Let's go.
to dive in? Let's get this bad boy cracked open here. Like I said, it's been quite a while since we went down the Loco locomotive.
It has been.
On the podcast. See, okay, that smells like the other one.
Yep.
So, all right, let's see. Let's give it a shot. All right,
Cheers.
cheers.
Oh.
Ooh. It tastes like I remember, at least from
absolutely.
what I think.
Wonderful.
That sour fruit punch flavor of it. There we go. There it is. Premium malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors, certified colors, and sucralose. And the one thing I forgot to say, which you said you would give your koozie to whoever was the 1,000 subscriber.
Yes.
But nobody has come forward. I don't know at this point if anybody knows if they were number 1,000 on the Bum One Bob
Whoever was
YouTube channel.
1,000 gets this.
Yeah, so if you happen to know, and if you can show any type of proof that you were number 1,000 for the subscribers, you can have yourself a nice lanyard Four Loko koozie. If not, it will stay here for another occasion, and maybe another
Sour Cosmic Punch.
Another giveaway down the line. Like I got the Four Loko USA koozie here.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Yeah, this is the one actually that Four Loko sent to me with my costume for Halloween. They threw this in with it.
Oh, the one I got robbed on.
Yeah, I know. They didn't. I got one. Kevin got one.
Right.
You were left out in the cold. And I got the gold. He got the jungle juice. You could have been sitting here with the Sour Galactic Punch costume.
Maybe
next year. Next Halloween.
Halloween every year.
Hey, it can be Halloween every day when you got the costume lying around. going to the liquor store.
Party,
put in the
everything.
Going to the liquor store.
I can show up at any place in my town and just wear it, those bastards.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
We're out here representing. We got stickers, we got hats.
We got stickers and hats. And I've got more stickers than any man needs. But this one right here.
That's the one right there.
That's all that matters. I'm sponsored by Four Loko.
See, right? See, you got that.
The
You got the
hat.
good stuff. You got the hat. See, look at that right there. See that nice
You don't
cheap
believe it?
hat. I know.
You
But
don't
people say,
believe
"Hey,"
it? You
and people
got
always say, "Did you make that yourself?" Like
yeah, I
Loco for
know.
life.
It's so great. There's no way you're sponsored by Four Loko. You know
You
what?
made that
They
yourself.
sent that to me.
Yeah.
They sent this to me.
See, there you go. Loco for life.
They sent that to
Loco
me.
for America.
They sent this to me.
I love that one. I love my country, Four Loko, and your mom.
And your mom.
Yeah.
So if you don't like that, you know, you don't believe me, lick the balls. That's just where it's at. What's this one? I got a couple more. Oh, wait.
Honk if you're loco. See? Boop, boop, boop.
Yep. And what can you produce? Nothing.
See?
Cosmic
Man.
Punch. Warheads, Cosmic Punch. Same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it. Like I said, from what I can taste with it,
Yes.
it's got that same.
Something happened right there. They lost their collab.
Yeah, which happens.
They're-
I mean, it's been a couple years
Happens.
since it originally came out, and it got a lot of traction on this flavor. It's probably one of the ones that's higher up on people's lists
Yes.
of Four Locos. Let me see. I'm going to look and see where did I rank this last year for the
3.
power rankings. I'm going through the list here. That was number 1 for me. I totally forgot. That was the number 1 on my list. Was the
Really?
Warheads Cosmic Punch. Yeah. Yeah, the Loco USA was number 3. Jungle Juice number 2. And Warheads Sour Cosmic Punch was number 1. I totally forgot about that. Now, I mean, it does, when I drink this new one, it does taste a little bit different from what I can think about it. Kind of I mean, maybe I'm just making stuff up.
Yeah. Listen, it's solid. It's a solid drink. It's a solid malt beverage. I am hammered going into this.
Going into that there.
But I'm a USA all day.
I know you love that Loco USA.
Yes.
Over there.
And it's a 2-part love. The taste is great, but the marketing is better.
Yes.
It makes me want to love USA better, but Galactic Punch is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. But you know what I got to do? I need to know for sure how this does taste compared to the Warheads Sour Cosmic Punch. And I got another can right here of the Warheads.
Oh, you sneaky bastard.
I'm going to crack this bad boy open and do a little side-by-side comparison of the two just to see, is it exactly the same? And they just took out the branding, or did they change the formula a little bit? So this will be the test. So let me get a little palate cleanser here.
This week's episode of Hoarders, we bring you Bumwine Bob.
Hey, come on down here. See the mess of beer cans, and after I was posting up the final lineup of the 24s in 2024.
You ever wonder what a stale beer smelling basement smells like?
Come on down.
Come on down.
I'll show you that. So
come on.
You want empty cans, half drank cans of, like, sometimes I'll stand here and you're like, what's that smell? Oh yeah, there's some little
This is 2024 that's gone and passed.
Yeah.
Which amazingly went just like that.
Mm-hmm.
you have a respectable 24-ounce collection.
Yeah.
And
And like we said, we were trying to keep it, and it's only for trying to keep it on the budget beer side of things was the whole thing. Trying to keep it
yes,
under $3. And I know I kind of slowed down towards the end of the year with it because it was getting few and far between of the 24 ounces that I could get for under $3. And that was the whole thing with it. Does that taste good? Is that a good?
yeah, it's fine.
But and these did not count in that because these are the 23
Yes,
0.9 ounce
yeah, they don't
cans
make the cut.
beer. So they don't make it, and those 25-ounce Budweisers don't make
No,
the either. So
but
so
your 24 for 24 is respectable. I was going through the picture that on Instagram. What do you got?
okay, and it smells. We'll just give it a little sniff, letting it air out for a minute before I
Okay.
dive in to it there. But see, all right. See, let's see how the Warheads compares to the Sour Galactic Punch. It's tough. I think it tastes a little bit different.
No, really?
See,
All right.
we gotta go one. Okay, the Galactic Punch and the Warheads Sour Cosmic. By a tinge, it's a little bit different,
Oh, wow.
just a little bit. I mean, I don't know for sure. It could just be me making shit up over here, but to me, it seems a little bit different. But what I did bring along too is to pour some out into some glasses here to
Ooh.
see how does the color
Ooh.
look between the two.
Yeah.
So with the we got the Warheads here. We'll pour out some of this. So you got
Okay.
that like pink color. There we go.
Ooh.
Get that going here. All right. We got that guy here. And I got another one
In the meantime,
for
while
the
you're pouring that, Happy New Year, Efren. We love you.
okay.
Okay.
That looks very
It's very similar.
I mean, look.
Can't tell no different.
Yeah, those look exactly the same. So, let's see.
Take them.
I don't know. At this point now, now they all taste the same at this point. But
Oh.
I mean, if it is any different, it's a very small
Okay.
difference between the two.
Just
Uh,
what we thought.
yeah,
It's only
essentially,
different on the marketing side.
yeah. The name is different, but it's still the same drink between the two. I mean, they look the same.
Listen, Four Loko gets his job done.
I mean, look at that. I mean, that's the best you can tell through a camera here. And I'm looking into the light with it, and they they look very similar.
Word.
But it was tough to find the Sour Galactic Punch. I had my eyes open for it in my travels,
Yes.
and every place I had been going to since the summer still had the Warheads on the shelves. And the other night, I stopped in at a store that they've been in the process of like renovating the store for like a year, and it was closed, I think, over the summer because they were renovating it. Then they had the signs out front saying like, "Oh, we're open now. You know, we have 30 packs of Miller Lite for $26 or whatever." You know the signs they put out on the roads to say, "Oh, we have beer here. Stop in
Yeah.
and pick some up." But I hadn't been there in a while, so I was driving home and I stopped in, and I'm like, "Okay, let me go in and just take a look." And I was really just looking for 40s. Just trying to still figure out, okay, what am I going to do for this Edward 40 hands
Yes.
challenge? And I go to the cooler. I walk in, and there's still like boxes all over the place. They got the store's still a mess, and they've been renovating it. And I go to the cooler. There's no 40s there, but I looked at the top. I looked at the top shelf, and I see some Four Lokos, and right in the middle is the Sour Galactic Punch. I'm like, oh shit, here it is. It's here. I think it was.
Yep. They're action out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was $3.49 for the can. That's usually around here the price for Four Lokos. So I went in there. That's funny. I picked that up, and this was the night of the big Mega Millions jackpot, and for some reason I said I bought the Four Loko, and I said, oh, let me get $10 of at first I don't know why instead of Mega Millions I said Powerball, and I said, oh, can I get $10 of Powerball quick picks? And then no sooner did she print it out, I was like, shit, I meant Mega Millions. So I turn back around, go in and say, no, give me $10 of the Mega Millions. And either way, I did not win either one, because we are sitting here now still doing this podcast. If I had won the $1 billion, we might still be doing this, just in a different environment. Right now, we'd probably be sitting
but you
poolside,
became that guy. You became that guy that we despise of.
The lottery guy.
The lottery guy. You instantly became that guy.
Yeah, but luckily I was the only person in this store, so there was no line. I did not hold anybody up. I was the only person in the store at the time that I could go up there, get one ticket, get to the door, turn around and say, "Wait, my bad. I meant to say Mega Millions. Here's another $10. Give me my tickets," and then I still lost.
Yeah, bastard.
But hey, if people were there, I would have waited my turn if people were there.
Respect.
Hey, I was a paying customer. I did buy my Four Loko first.
Okay.
And then I went to get my lottery tickets. But like I said, did not win, because we are still sitting here. I still
clocked in on time, so you weren't in front of me.
No, exactly. You see.
But if you were the guy it cost me to clock in late, fuck you, lottery guys.
Yeah. Like, come on. I'm just trying to get my sandwich. Just get away. Like, that's all I want. I don't want to be sitting behind this guy playing the lottery, buying the scratch offs. Or like, well, it's like the guys with the scratch offs that are looking at the counter.
Oh,
and they're like, can I get one of the crosswords? No, we're all out of those. How about the Wheel of Fortune? No, we're all out of. And see, somebody's gonna get shanked over there if Roadhouse is behind you and you're buying your lottery tickets. You better be quick.
You bet. Oh my gosh, I get so bent out of shape. In my mind, I'm thinking
you're daydreaming about the.
But I'm like, holy shit, get the fuck out of here. I'm like 20 seconds from being late for work.
Yeah, keep the line moving, buddy. All right, pick your one. go along, or the ones that decide, okay, I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to scratch it off right here to the side, and then lean back over.
Oh
Hey,
my
look, I won
God.
$2. All right, okay, here's your $2.
Why'd you scratch?
Okay, what do
Why'd
you want?
pick that scab?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's infuriating. This is why we have plans, and I start the podcast totally sober because
Then things get off the rails pretty quick over here.
yeah.
So you see, so this is a preview here of the Edward 40 Hands Challenge of what you might get.
I'm going to 40 hands, 100% sober.
Oh, you have for that. You have to. You need to go in sober and with a fully empty bladder. That's the whole thing with that one, because we know how it is.
With like I'll eat a shit ton of grapes, stretch my stomach, all the things like Chestnut does.
Yeah, do a you need to get that nice, base coat in there. So you're going, because I had one guy I used to work with used to say, take shots of olive oil. Did you ever hear of that? To drink olive oil before drinking? Yeah. That's what, I don't know how true or not that was. He's like, yeah, before you start drinking, you have to take a few shots of olive oil, and then that will coat the insides to let the alcohol just kind of, seep through and not get absorbed.
No artificial fillers.
No, we're going legit here. This is legit.
Yeah.
Certified 100%. You're getting the real deal when it comes
every time, listeners, subscribers, all the people, I always win Edward 40 hands. I want to lose. Prove me wrong.
Hey, Roadhouse is laying down the challenge here. He wants to see somebody overtake him. Now we've never done Edward 40 hands here on the podcast. We never done 240s at once. So this could be the chance. You want to show how you do. You want to show your worth. Show them that you can hang with the big dogs.
P1
over
P1 here. Absolute P1s beat me at Edward 40 hands.
Hey, you can't take that challenge lightly out there. You have to get in there and make it happen. Tell them how you want to get it done, and tell your friends that even if they're not subscribing yet, but they should be. Anybody out there in the malt liquor community out there, anybody who's a big drinker, if you want to go back to the old school nostalgia, you want to go old school, grab your 240s and drink along with us. Come on down. Be a good time out there. Pick your poison out there. It doesn't matter.
Me.
He's Roadhouse is he's talking confident over here.
Listen, I'm 53 years old, and these young pups, I want to be proud of them, but they step up and get squashed. Dethrone me.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think the kids out there. I don't think the
I
young.
Don't want to
not,
set the example.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I don't know how many 40s the young drinkers out there are drinking these days. I still think the 40 ounces are probably more of the older, anybody in the 30 and up crowd probably.
I
with
just
that.
want to be dethroned because I set the challenge high because I can't carry on like this and set the example like this at my age. You guys got to step up and claim.
You gotta grab that prize. You gotta grab that
Yeah,
that belt
totally.
at the top of the mountain over there. You gotta know that that's what you want over there. But hey, it's an open challenge, as we said. You know,
Word.
keep spreading the word out there for everybody with that. And if you don't want to, and if you want to come in and hang out and drink, that's fine too. Hey, you want to bring along a Four Loko? Feel free. Pick your poison out there.
Pick it.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I love when we're proved wrong.
I mean, it's not. I know you want to get pushed to your limit. Over there.
Yes.
You want to see somebody because you're going through here. You're doing here. You got your 40s in hand. You're drinking along, and then you see somebody else. Okay, they're drinking along too. And okay, all right, where's their level at? What do they got? What are they drinking over there? Can you see it? What do you got?
It's all a gigantic dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, it's like, who's got the best drinking skills? But
it's a strategy. You have to know
it is
how to do it. Do you want to go quick? You want to try to pound it down as fast as you can? Or do you want to go slow?
Will screw with you. Yes. Pride will mess with you big time. But I think I want to see a young buck come up and dethrone me because I'm trying to set the example.
Yeah, well, like I said, we've gone through many times, and people always said that they can't keep up with Roadhouse when he's drinking. Kevin, said, the first time he was on here, he's like, man, I was trying to, I thought I could drink fast, but this guy Roadhouse, man, he drinks quicker than anybody else, and you're like, I'm not trying to drink that fast. That's just how I drink.
Yes, yes.
So
someone dethrone me, make me irrelevant.
You won't be irrelevant, but somebody could just take that top spot for one night
Yes.
only.
Yes,
out there, the Edward 40 Hands Challenge
will make you
Bowling
famous.
with Bobcat. Exactly. So there we go. That's that Four Loko burp right there to get you going there. After comparing the two of these side by side, which at first I thought there might be a very slim difference between these two cans.
No,
but
yeah,
But if there is, it's very minuscule. It's not much to it. Drinking them side by side, pouring them out, the color's the same. Everything's the same besides the name on the can. And I ranked this number one in the 2024 Four Loko Power Rankings at bumwinebob.com, the certified rankings that you can take that to the bank, those
Yep.
rankings.
100%.
But still solid flavor. The name might be different, but it's still a solid flavor. So if you come across the new Sour Galactic Punch in your travels, pick one up, give it a shot, and let us know what you think about it here, because it will at that 13.9, it gets the job done. It's no joke. And if you're like Roadhouse over there after drinking some Miller Lights, a Still Reserve 40, and then cracking open the Four Loko, you know that now you've hit that that big time level.
You're probably on the road to having a illegitimate kid.
Yeah, so make sure you're in a safe place, in safe company with it out there. But
I'm good.
see, he finished that off there. And we've said it enough here today to tell your friends to smash that subscribe button on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel. The Edward 40 Hands Challenge is on its way.
Yes.
Soon
Yes.
we hit
Yes.
that 1,000 mark.
Yes.
We're over 1,000. We're way over 1,000 now and counting out there. So tell your friends to keep spreading the word, because yes, 1,000 is one thing, but we know we got something here that we love to do. We love to drink. We like to have fun, have a good time.
We love you.
And we love to share that with the people out there. And we know that people out there would love to join us for it. They just don't know about us yet. So if you can just share word of mouth, tell your friends, go to the local, the bars, the clubs, the library, the streets. Doesn't matter where it is. Tell everybody where they can find us at Bumwine Bob on the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel, and at bumwinebob.com, as Roadhouse is there spinning around the Sour Cosmic Punch koozie that could be yours.
Could
be yours out there. So so we got Roadhouse feeling good over there. It's a great time here, as always, on the podcast. So stick around, because you never know when we might go live. Breaking news. We have all the bases covered here. And stay tuned for the official announcement of when and where you can join us for the Edward 40 Hands Challenge. So for Roadhouse, I am Bumwine Bob. Tell your friends. Subscribe to the Bumwine Bob YouTube channel. Check us out at bumwinebob.com. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers, motherfuckers.